Hi, I'm Ben. I like Kill Team, and I want to talk about it. Like many of you, I am eagerly awaiting the release of Kill Team 2021, but the problem is that until then, I'm facing what I've heard some people refer to as hobby paralysis. Primarily, I like to hobby for Kill Team. That's the main thing that I play. I'm trying new things, as I have talked about. Um, But the Games Workshop models are just so cool that, I don't want to walk away for too long. So, again, the problem is I don't know what to build or prep or prime or paint until the compendium is released, which at the time of filming this should just be in a day or two. When people will start to flip through and we'll get looks online and all that kind of thing. But until then, I'm feeling kind of stuck. I don't like being stuck. I know what I should do. I should just be patient for a few days and wait for the compendium information to be released. But I don't want to do that. I've been wanting to create my own Homebrew Space Marine chapter for a while now, but I just haven't had the inspiration to do it. I've had the want to do it, but not the inspiration to do it. And until recently, when that inspiration came in the form of my brother coming up with a dope name, which just kind of inspired everything for me. And so that name is the Feral Tusks. So, inspired by that name and by my family's Scottish clan crest, it all kind of clicked for me in my head. And whether this is going to end up being a legal kill team or not, I just had to go for it. I know that Assault Intercessors are a playable unit in the new edition of Kill Team, and I really love how dynamic the poses are, so I decided on building a 5 or 6 man Assault Intercessor squad, praying to the Emperor that it would at least be playable. In my head, this is a chapter that loves brutal melee combat, so Assault Intercessors really fit the bill. What I see in my head for the lore is probably a mix of iron snakes and space wolves, and then visually a lot of the Instagram's Thunderwolfen, his chapter, the Soul Haunters, but just not as good as his. To become a full-fledged feral tusk, that's a mouthful, I think you have to hunt a giant boar from the wilderness of their feral chapter world. Once you've bested one of these beasts in single combat, you can wear the tusks as a trophy, and to signify that you are ready to serve the Emperor with your feral tusk brethren in all of their Astartes glory. That's what I'm thinking right now, at least. Please tell me that I'm not the only one out there whose hobby desk looks like this. Now, I try not to be too much of a slave to inspiration, but it is a hobby, and it should be fun. We're painting plastic toys, so if we're not having fun, we're probably doing something wrong. For the titular tusks, I'm using the rounded corners of a sprue from Wargames Atlantic to make quick, curved tusks. I'm sure green stuff is a more sustainable way of sculpting these, but this is what I'm using right now. I'm thinking that, along with their tusk trophies, they probably like to wear the pelts of the boars that they hunt too, so I decided to play around with green stuff for the first time. And it was bad. And then I tried again, and it was a little less bad. I finally landed on something I could live with by using a little toothpick to pick and poke the green stuff into a fur-like texture. I'm not thrilled with it, but I can live with it. Turns out that I actually really like sculpting, with my miniatures, so I think it's going to be something that I keep trying in the future. I'm not thrilled with where I'm at, but I think with some practice, I could be happy with it. So, progress. Progress is good. I'm thinking of some fur on the helmets, similar to like a razorback boar or something. I don't want it to feel too extreme or radical or 90s, but I just want something to set it apart from the other Marines. Regular chain swords are pretty cool, but thematically, spears just seem to fit the lore a little bit better. Humans hunt boars with a spear specifically designed to protect you from the boar working its way up the spear to kill you with its last breath. That's pretty metal, and that's how I want my Marines. My first test model was an infiltrator, and I was happy enough with it to do a test on this assault intercessor, and I think I like where this is going. I like the feeling of it so much that I decided to start working on a champion or chapter master using a heavy intercessor body. He's a big boy with a big spear, and I like it. Look at the tusks on that guy. I'm also experimenting with an assault intercessor sergeant with power fist, but throwing in some big old tusks just for good measure. Even if this isn't an optimal kill team, I'm still having fun, and that's kind of the point. And so I think it'll be. I think it'll be, even if it's not optimal, I do think it will be legal. It sounds like the Compendium factions really won't be competitive or optimal to begin with. So if I can just field 5 or 6 of my feral tusks, assault intercessors, I'll settle for that. I'll be happy with that. And just for fun, I started working on a tactical marine gunner with plasma. And I don't know that that's legal, but I know tactical marines are on there, so I'm guessing that's how you get your special weapons, because the intercessors, won't be able to take that kind of stuff. Well, this is where the project is right now. I was hoping to have more of it done before the compendium released, but life is a thing, and jobs and priorities and family are a thing, and this is just a hobby, but it's fun. And so I'm not thrilled with the execution, but I am happy with the progress, and I can be okay with that. At the time of filming this, the 2021 compendium has not yet been released. It is a Thursday night here in the States, and the compendium the embargo is lifting on Saturday. So just about a day and a half or so, and we'll be able to see all that info. So maybe what I'm doing is legal, maybe it's not. I sure hope it is. But that's what I really care about, because the Octarius teams are super cool, but I really want to know where the rest of our factions stand until they put out boxes. And so we know Marines are going to get plenty of love. I'm not really worried about that, but some of our other factions out there do need some love as well. So that's what I'm excited for. I really want to see the coverage and see what people have to say. But as of right now, who knows? So if you like talking kill team like I do, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the compendium, if you are satisfied, if you are a little bummed. Also let me know what you think about the little project, the Feral Tusk project that I'm working on over here. It's close. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. And it's not exactly what I want it to be, but I am learning a lot, and so I can live with that. And I am open to suggestions, so let me know, because it's close, but it's not there yet. Anyways, I'm still trying to figure out what this channel is going to be and what my voice is going to be here. But I know it's going to be about Kill Team, because I love Kill Team, and I want to keep talking about it. So thank you for watching and commenting and being so cool. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you around.